At the moment, Syriza, the radical left coalition, are leading in all the polls, with they're scoring 20 to 25%. On that basis, they would probably be the biggest party. But I have a hunch, and quite a few Greek voters will move away from them, will have second thoughts. And the danger of that is you get another inconclusive result and no government. And then the country will really begin to look ungovernable. And we're getting into really, really uncharted territory then. I think the campaign's very much going to be framed by New Democracy, the traditional Conservative party, which is going to say, if you vote with Syriza, the radical left party, you're voting for instability and you're probably going to take Greece out of the euro and into the abyss of the return of the drachma. If you stay with us, we can see us through this crisis. It might be painful, but it's what the country needs to do. What Greeks will have to decide is which is worse. They're in a terrible situation already, 25% unemployment, very little hope of any growth in the economy. But then if they return to the drachma, you're returning to the unknown. No one really knows how bad it would be. And for voters, that's a very, very tough choice to make. I was in Greece last week watching television at someone's house, and Angela Merkel or one of the other German leaders came on television and warned that Greece had to stick on the path of reform laid out by the EU. And everyone started shouting at the television saying, who are you to tell us what to do? And I won't use expletives that they used. But I think there is a risk that if politicians in Northern Europe try and put too much pressure on Greeks, they might just, it might not have the desired effect. They might just lash out, which is what they did in the first election effectively. So I think the messaging has to be rather careful. It has to be from Northern Europe. It has to be expressed in a way that says to the Greeks, we want you to stay in the euro, we believe you're part of Europe, but there are painful things you need to do. Maybe we can give you a bit more time to do it. Since the May 6th election, the rhetoric from Brussels and from Berlin has been very severe indeed, and I'm not sure that's the right way for them to go if they want the result that they seek in the next election.